Since Wes Huff's interview with Joe Rogan, atheists are circling the wagons. Huff pointed out Jesus' bold claims about himself, and now Alex O'Connor is in full cosmic skepticism mode.
Wes says that Jesus was audaciously going around claiming to be God himself. I don't think that's true. Nowhere in Mark, Matthew, or Luke does Jesus actually claim to be God in his own words.
But what if I told you that Jesus' divinity is hiding in plain sight, even in unexpected passages? In this series, we'll dig into the Synoptic Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, to see that Jesus claimed to be God in ways his Jewish audience couldn't miss. And we're starting in a bit of a weird place. In Luke 14:26, Jesus said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even his own life, he cannot be my disciple." That's a jaw-dropper. Isn't this the same guy who preached loving your neighbor? What exactly gives here? Let's see why this radical statement proves Jesus was claiming to be more than just a good teacher. First of all, what's up with the word hate? I don't think that we want to take that at face value. In Jewish culture, hate could mean love less or put in second place. Look at Genesis 29. So Jacob went into Rachel also, and he loved Rachel more than Leah. When the Lord saw that Leah was unloved, or literally hated in Hebrew, he opened her womb. Jacob didn't literally hate Leah though, he just prioritized Rachel. Same thing with Proverbs 13:24. Those who spare the rod hate their children, but those who love them are diligent to discipline them. It's all about priorities, not animosity. So when Jesus says to hate your family, he's really saying, I need to come first. Now you might say, Testify, I know all this, no big deal, but hang in there with me because this gets good. In a first century Jewish context, family wasn't just important, it was absolutely sacred. The 10 Commandments made honoring your parents a top priority. Honor your father and your mother so that your days may be long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Philo of Alexandria, a Jewish philosopher, said, the duty of honoring parents stands on the borderline between the human and the divine. For parents are midway between the natures of God and man. And Josephus, a first century Jewish historian, agreed. Honor to parents, the law, ranks second only to honor to God. Honoring parents was seen as second only to God. Then Jesus comes along and says, love me more than them. And this wasn't just a one-off. A man comes to Jesus, promising he'll follow him. Lord, first let me go and bury my father. But Jesus said, follow me and let the dead bury their own dead. In Jewish culture, burying a parent was a sacred duty, deeply tied to the Torah. Yet Jesus put discipleship to him above even this. One scholar noted, Jesus claimed authority that superseded the requirements of piety and the Torah itself. Now, let's think about this for just a moment. If Jesus wanted to teach a group of Jews his divinity, what better way than to demand a love greater than the honor commanded by the Decalogue? In Judaism, the 10 Commandments were the backbone, tied to the Shema's call to love the one Lord with all your heart and soul and strength. Both were recited daily in Jesus' time together. The sibling oracles even paint the picture. Jews started their day honoring God first, then their parents, with holy arms toward heaven. So when Jesus put himself at the center of that devotion, he wasn't just being bold. He was making a claim that only God could make. Martin Hengel puts it this way, Jesus dares to act as God himself. Where the law prescribed dedication to God, he demanded dedication to himself. Craig Keener adds, no Jewish teacher would speak of hating one's parents by comparison. God alone was worthy of that role. When Jesus says hate your family, he's not just trying to be edgy. He's claiming a devotion and authority that only God could demand. So either he's a crazy cult leader, a total fraud, or exactly who he said he was, God. Anyways, we're just getting started. In the next few videos, we'll keep stacking the evidence and completely dismantle Alex's claim. Jesus is God in the Synoptic Gospels. I hope to see you there.